So the legal aid team is comprised of the hardest working professionals in legal aid. We have staff who are so compassionate about the work that they do. This is a calling to do the work that we do. And where we feel most rewarded is when a client who is in such desperation, such dire straits, is able to change their whole life around.
Mi exmarido tenía a mi hijo y él...
I was looking for help when I separated from my ex-husband. He had taken my son soon after our separation. I was desperate for my son's return, and other places I was referred to could not help. My child is the most important person to me, and my world was about to end without him. My ex-husband had turned my son away from me. My son had begun to yell at me, and he no longer respected me, even to the point at one time he almost physically abused me. The therapy and counseling we received at Metropolitan Family Services helped change my son's attitude towards me. Without it, I don't know where we would be. Once my son became loving again, I felt whole again because he began to say that he loved me and he respected me as his mom. Metropolitan Family Services and Legal Aid Society feel like family. Throughout the whole process, everything was clear to me, and I knew I was in good hands. They really helped me follow the legal plan until all my issues were resolved. Thank you so much for helping us.
Oftentimes, it's not just a presenting legal issue, for example, a domestic violence issue that needs an order of protection, but there's also counseling necessary for the children. Wraparound services is not just our model, but as individuals walk-in, we want to be able to guide and offer options so that you don't have to retell the story that often, again, is very painful.
May 28th was a normal day. I took my godmother to a funeral, come back, my ex-husband came home. We was normal, talking. I took me a nap. I woke up, went downstairs, was talking to him, and I just went to hug him. And for some apparent reason, he just started striking me, hit me with his hand, and then he pulled his belt off and started hitting me in front of my granddaughter and my son. I ran upstairs. That's when he came after me and hit me so hard it knocked me unconscious. That day, I don't never want to think of that day again. It affected my son because he saw his dad beat me. He saw him pull a gun, and he came in between and was begging him not to kill me. That's the reason why I wanted counseling, because he only saw the good side of his dad, and right after that he was having nightmares. He wouldn't sleep until I went to sleep, so he felt like he was the man of the house. He had to protect me. I got him into counseling, and they were able to get him to open up and let him know that I made the best decision in getting him and that I was trying to save both our lives. A lot of women that I met since my incident, they wasn't so lucky. Some of them got killed, some of them went back, and I wanted to live. I would just like to say thank you to Legal Aid, especially Miss Melanie and her crew. And I would like to say thank you to Metropolitan, because if those two did not work together, I don't know where I would be.
When we're able to have a victory for a client, whether it's saving their home or helping them stay within a family environment that is healthy for them, we are not just resolving a legal issue, we are uplifting a client, we're empowering a client, we're lifting a spirit.
One of the hardest things about the job is knowing that we just don't have the resources to help all of the clients that really deserve our help. And that sometimes the decisions that we have to make are heartbreaking, because you know that one client is going to get measurably better outcomes than somebody who does not become a client.
And whether you're an individual, a corporation, or law firm, the call to action with regards to social responsibility is an invitation for you to assist with all of the pro bono initiatives of the Legal Aid Society and to help us, because together we have a collective impact that makes a significant difference.